short technical difficulties, but we are back here at Annie Ann's Planet Smoothie and the Great American Cookie here in the Oviedo Mall with Mr. Craig, who is the proud owner of these three fabulous locations. And before we got cut off, we were talking about catering from Annie Ann's, and we were talking about how if you have a small little corporate or a big corporate event at your location and you're looking for some great, fun food to bring to those events, think of Annie Ann's. They have the little hot dogs, the pizza, pretzels, correct? That's the best way to put it.
Nuggets.
Pretzel nuggets, pizza pretzel nuggets, pepperoni pizza pretzel. Wow, say that 3 times back. Pizza pretzel nuggets, which are fantastic, and the pretzels themselves, which are awesome. So you can get those catered to your office. They will deliver it via DoorDash or Uber, correct?
Or Grubhub.
Or Grubhub. So all three of them, you have a choice of all three, and they will get them delivered right to your doorstep. You don't have to do anything. They do all the work for you, and you get to look like a champion and how awesome you are. So with that being said, now we're going to move on to Planet Smoothie, and let's talk about the catering for Planet Smoothie, because you do catering at Planet Smoothie.
So we are able to do catering, and it's funny you mentioned that because I just had a decent catering order at UCF last week for the women's soccer team from San Diego. Yeah. So obviously those guys are pretty healthy. Did some lean green, but we did some acai smoothies. But yeah, 36 smoothies for the soccer team.
For a soccer team.
Yeah.
So if you guys are part of a sports team or you're a coach of a sports team, think about maybe bringing your players some smoothies. I can tell you, I'm drinking the creamsicle, and it's delicious. It's orange creamsicle. It's absolutely delicious. I don't know if I would be as healthy as you, Craig, but I love this one. So, again, you'll deliver them the same way, correct?
Same way, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats.
And they can just order it right online?
Yes, they can.
And what's the website that they can go to?
So all three websites, first of all, AnnieAnns.com, AnnieAnns.com, PlanetSmoothie.com, and GreatAmericanCookies.com.
Okay. And when you get to those websites, you want to click the location area and you want to choose the Oviedo Mall location, because that's this location right here. And you're going to be ordering directly from this location, and that's where the good stuff is, right here in Oviedo Mall. So next I want to talk about the Great American Cookie. You can cater that also.
So we do as well. Just showed you guys our big, this is our 16-inch cookie cake that we can decorate theme-wise, either for Easter. We just had St. Patrick's Day, so we have St. Patrick's Clover themed cake, cookie cake. We normally do chocolate chip cookie cakes, but you can also do sugar cookie, double chocolate. You can pick from various types of cookie base. We have the 16-inch round I just showed you guys. We have a 16-inch square, and we have a half sheet. So half sheet can feed pretty much 24 people or so.
Oh, wow.
Okay. The 16s, for 8 to 12 people.
Okay.
So, and we also have little cookie cards that are basically like a little gift card that you would give someone. Cookie cards would be very good for like a thank you or congratulations on graduation, you name it. It's basically a little small cookie card shaped card.
I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I would love to get a cookie card.
I wish I would. I wish I could have one available for you now. It takes about 30 minutes for us to bake it and decorate it. So we're just a little bit early opening. We normally open at 11.
Okay.
Monday through Saturday. So
that's fantastic. So you can send a little cookie card to somebody just to say happy birthday.
Yes.
Congratulations on a promotion. Hey, great job at work. A boss could send it to an employee that is doing an awesome job. How do you say thank you? Send a cookie. I would be happy if I received that. I'd be thankful for that. So everybody out there that wants to say thank you or appreciate somebody or just say, what a great way to do it than a cookie card. That would be fantastic.
Yeah. How about a realtor that just sold a house? They want to send a small gift to the homeowners. You could have congratulations on your new house.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah. I like that. So real quick, I'm just going to let everybody know that Next Level Real Estate and Trades Network launch is happening April 2nd from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Rocket Groove's Lee Vista. Free to register for members, and members can also bring guests for free. Join us for the launch of Next Level Real Estate and Trades Network, presented by the East Orlando Chamber of Commerce, connecting industry professionals with valuable referral sources and resources, fostering business through, growth and community development through dynamic networking in a fun after-hours setting. Register at eocc.org. I swear I must be going through puberty today. I apologize, everybody. So let's get back to talking about these three wonderful brands. I'm going to jump back to Auntie Anne's for a second. Tell me, in your opinion, what's your best product?
Oh, it's got to be nuggets. I mean, we started off as a pretzel store, obviously. For years, we had pretzels. We kind of evolved to sticks, which were longer pretzel shapes. But just convenience is nuggets. I mean, we sell probably 60 to 70% nuggets now.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like I said, I get my nuggets and I have my cheese and I'm walking around the mall and I'm dipping and enjoying myself as I'm walking the mall. It's a great thing.
That's kind of the point. Yeah, it's just convenient. You don't have to worry about it's a little bite-sized nugget. So you can eat and walk and drive and do whatever you want.
I love it. I love it. So now let's talk plants.
Okay.
So many great flavors. And now we know what Katrina's favorite flavor is. But what's the number one flavor that people just love?
I mean, it's basic. It's just basically our twig and berry. We do have some unique names for Planet Smoothie.
I love twig and berry.
So twig and berry is just strawberry banana, and it's got a little bit of yogurt in it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Simple.
Three basic flavors.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's funny, whenever my wife goes on a diet, I tell her she has to eat twigs and berries. So now I'll tell her to come down to Plant Smoothie and get a twig and berry. I like it.
Basic.
All right, now the cookie. You have several different cookie flavors. Which one's your favorite?
I'm a chocolate person.
All the way? Double chocolate all the way?
Double chocolate.
I have to agree on that one. Chocolate chip is obviously the classic. Everybody loves chocolate chip, but double chocolate definitely. Chocolate upon chocolate, you can't go wrong.
Double chocolate. I will say, white macadamia is very good. It's got a little hint of coconut in it.
Oh,
So white chocolate, very good.
okay. So if I'm visiting the mall and I come to Aunt Anne's Plant Smoothie and Great American Cookie, can I order everything in one spot?
You can. You can order pretzels, smoothies, cookies, one register. You don't have to go to three sides of the store. A lot of people don't realize all three brands are one storefront.
That's awesome. So I can literally just walk up and go, hey, I want a chocolate chip cookie. I want an orange creamsicle smoothie. And you know what? Let's get some pretzel bites as well. And I can walk off with all three without having to jump between three stores.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so let's get back to catering because I'm so excited about catering because I got so many ideas now running through my mind to thank my employees and to thank them for what they do. So if I wanted to do a cookie, a big cookie that's as big as the one that's in front of us right now, and I just wanted to put thank you to my employees, just put thank you right across it, we could do that?
Sure. I could also do business logos. I've done quite a few Feast in the East logos.
I saw that. It was fantastic.
For our one fundraiser that we have in the spring, we do Business Expo cookie cakes that we can do logos for East Orlando's logo. We can do any kind of logo.
Oh, that is incredible. So I can literally take my logo, stick it on there, and say, thanks, employees, for the awesomeness that you are. Right. That is cool. All right, now, if I want to if I'm having a small gathering of my employees and we're having a meeting, Auntie Anne's would be a great thing to have because we can have little dogs if you really want to have party food, or you can have dipping sauce. And it's so easy to just pick out of a cup and eat while we're having a meeting. No worrying about having to fight for utensils, plates, or any of that. Everything's set to go, correct?
It's a snacky food, but it also is a substance food. I mean, mini dogs and pepperoni nuggets can fill you up for a lunch or, like dinner. Smoothie, if you do a meal replacement for a smoothie, it definitely can last you 5 or 6 hours.
Okay. I learn something new every day. Yeah. So, going back to, since we hit on Plant Smoothie. Plant Smoothie, everything that's in here.
Fresh fruit, We do have some things that come in frozen, but it's all real fruit, no syrups. Everything is fresh.
So you're not using any of those syrups to add and pump into it to make it the flavor. Everything is the fresh fruit.
The only thing we do add for a little sweetness is fruit.
Okay. And that's it?
That's it. So fruit speaks for itself. There's water, ice, and fruit.
Awesome. So I'm going to tell you guys about another event that's coming up, because if I don't, Katrina will yell at me, and I don't want to be yelled at. New member orientation, April 8th, 8:30 to 10 at Launch Entertainment. Join us for the member orientation breakfast, the perfect opportunity for EOCC members to kickstart their day, meet our amazing ambassadors, and learn how to make the most of your membership. Enjoy tasty breakfast bites, connect with fellow members through a fun networking activity, and get ready for an exciting program packed with valuable insights. This energizing event is your gateway to unlocking all the incredible benefits awaiting you. Don't miss out. Come rise and shine with us. Register at eocc.org. Now, also happening today, we're doing lunch right here at Annie Ann's Plant Smoothie and the Great American Cookie. Like Craig said, these are hearty. They can fill you up, and I will vouch for that. The hot dogs are fantastic. A cup of those hot dogs will make you full, and they're delicious. And the pizzas bites, come get those as well. We'll be here today starting at 12 noon. Come on out and enjoy lunch with us. Now, getting back to you, Craig. I got to ask a question. Okay? You know, why have you hidden these masterpieces for so long? Because they are absolutely incredible looking. It's not, how do I say this? There's talent here. It's not like somebody just printed something out and slapped it on and cooked it. This takes time, this takes energy, this takes creativity. And your staff is amazing. I love these little ducks. Can you show the little ducks for me? Look how cute these little ducks are. These little ducks are absolutely adorable. And they literally pop off the cookie. So this isn't just a picture laminated onto a cookie. This has been handcrafted and designed by his people, and they do an amazing job. What? Did they go to school for this? This is amazing.
This is basically all freehand from a couple of my girls, and they're truly artists. I mean, it'll take 30, 45 minutes for us to decorate one cake.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
We have questions coming in from the
Okay.
people online here. Can you share any fun behind-the-scenes moments from your time as a franchise owner?
So, I can tell you guys this. Through another ambassador in the Great East Orlando Chamber of Commerce, we had a connection with Girl Scouts. Dennis at Kaiser University really put us in touch with Girl Scouts. And for those of you guys that don't know, we do what's called a pretzel tour. So we basically take little kids, show them the behind-the-scenes tour behind the house, in the back of the house, give them some dough, let them roll pretzels, and at the end of the tour, they get a pretzel and a drink. So, and they get a little Girl Scout patch. We've probably done at least 200 Girl Scouts in the last year to come through. So we usually book our tours on Saturdays and Sundays before it gets really busy. So that's a shout out to Dennis for putting us in contact with Girl Scouts. So that's a fun thing. I've been in business 25 years, so we've had our share of celebrities come through my location. I used to have a lot of pro wrestlers. I don't know if you guys remember Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He would come through. Also, Chip Carey. I just told the story the other day. Chip Carey used to be the voice of the Orlando Magic. And his dad was the voice of the Atlanta Braves, and his granddad was the voice of the Chicago Cubs. So when Chip was in town, when Chip was in town, he would come by. So
that's amazing. So I just need to camp out here. Maybe I'll get to see somebody cool.
You might see somebody famous.
Yeah, I love that. I got another question. Oh, look at this. Katrina says I have another question. What is the most memorable customer experience you've had in the store?
Like I said, I would go back to the pretzel tour. When you have a little kid that comes through and, they just think everything's great. They see things through a child's eye. So, having little kids get all excited about rolling pretzels pretty cool.
It is. I am very involved with the Girl Scouts, and my daughter went all the way through. And it was programs like this that you're putting on that really taught them stuff, and they loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is it to actually see behind the scenes of a business and to actually feel and touch what they're doing and how they do it? That's awesome.
And you get a patch for it.
Yeah, you get a back and you get a pretzel, which is what I would be waiting for. So that's fantastic. Is there anything about the cookie, the Great American cookie, that makes it better than everybody else?
Yeah, I would say Great American Cookies. We have great cookies, don't get me wrong, but we're known for cookie cakes. So that's when you can show artistic expressions by our employees for any kind of situation, anniversaries, birthdays, you name it, we can do it.
I'll tell you right now,
Business logos.
if my wife, my anniversary, Yvonne, our anniversary's coming up, hint. If I got this, that would be amazing. Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Written on a cookie and given to me, I would go nuts.
Yeah, it's
I would go
different.
nuts.
Everyone can have a birthday cake, but it's special when you have a cookie cake for a birthday.
Absolutely. How do you decide which new flavors or products to introduce to the menu?
So that is part of franchising. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of control over new products. Although I will say I've been a test store for ADM through the years.
Okay.
So we've tested new products quite a bit at our store. But yeah, I have to follow. That's just part of being in franchising. You have to follow what the franchisor tells you to do.
Got it. Got it. So I want to talk about lunch. That's the word I was looking for. Lunch. 12 noon. Come on down. Join me and Craig. We're going to be having a lunch. We would love for you to join us. We would love for you to partake in these wonderful foods that he has to offer here, especially the hot dogs. Why would I want to stop here for lunch?
Well, it's something different, you know.
Yes, that's what I was hoping you would say.
It's something different. Everybody's got burgers and fries.
Yeah.
We've got pretzels that taste like pizza, and we can wash it down with a smoothie and give you a cookie for dessert.
So literally, I could get lunch, a cool drink,
Yeah.
and dessert all in one shot.
Yeah, and if you want to be healthy, you can do healthy smoothies. If you want to indulge yourself, you know, we've got a lot of chocolate-based smoothies. Chocolate Elvis, very good smoothie.
Tell me about that. Please tell me about that.
So Chocolate Elvis has got little yogurt, some cocoa, bananas, coconut in it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Katrina's getting a little out of control in the background here, slamming things. She definitely has a question apparently that I have to read. So hang on one second. What advice would you give someone looking to start their own franchise? Well, that's an awesome question.
Well, first of all, you need to wear a lot of hats. So you've got to know operations. You've got to be good with people because depends on what business you get into. But most times you're going to be managing people. You've got to learn how to market. And one thing I can tell, you've got to be smart enough to know what you're not good at and hire people that are good at your weaknesses.
I couldn't have said that. That definitely 100% correct. I mean, the people that you have here, every person that ever come in contact with has been wonderful. They're smiling, they're energetic, they're happy to be here.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
And
that.
I think that stems from you. I think that stems from the way you treat them and how you respect them. And that's what creates a really good, strong force.
Well, I appreciate that. And I will say my manager has been with me 8+ years.
Holy cow. That's unheard of today.
Yeah, my assistant just left after being with me about 7 years. So, yeah, I don't have a lot of turnover compared to a typical fast food restaurant. So,
Okay.
but we don't deal in grease and burgers. I mean, you don't go home smelling like a McDonald's burger. So,
No. You go home smelling sweet like a cookie. How do you see fast casual and snack food evolving over the next few years? That's a good question.
that's a very good question. I would take my cue from Starbucks because just think about Starbucks for a second. So, 20 years ago or 10 years ago when Starbucks was really coming into its own, it was known as a place to do internet, just chat and sit down, drink your coffee. Now look at a Starbucks location. There's probably not a lot of places, and it's funny. I just went to one last week, so there's not a lot of places to sit down. They want you to go in and out through a drive-through.
Yes, I noticed that.
So yeah, I would say the biggest, unfortunately, it's just American. Everything is got to have it now. So
Very true. Everything is instant. You want it now. What role does social media and marketing play in business strategy?
So remember, I told you guys, if you're not good at something, be smart enough to form it out. That's my weakness, honestly. So I can do a better job of social media. But guess what? That's why I'm here doing Testimonial Tuesday with Chris. And I'm a member of the East Orlando Chamber of Commerce, which, by the way, I'm an ambassador as well.
I am as well. And you can come see us at hold on, I'm gonna read the next event. You can come see us at a ambassador, might not be us, but a ambassador at the nonprofit workshop on April 9th at 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the EOCC offices. Nonprofit leaders will have the opportunity to engage with peers and industry experts on key topics, including fundraising strategies, grant acquisition, sponsorship package development, legal considerations, marketing on a budget, and other relevant areas of interest. Register at eocc.org. And here at Testimonial Tuesday, come on down at 12 noon, have lunch with me and Craig. We're going to be serving up, or well, Craig's serving up, I'll be eating wonderful items such as the mini hot dogs, the pepperoni pretzels, the cookies, and to wash it all down with some awesome plant smoothies. So come on down at noon and join us for that. I have another giant question. Well, holy cow, she thinks I can read these small things. If you could only eat or drink one product for life, what would it be?
So, you know, and I'm not just making this up. I usually do a smoothie pretty much every day. I do probably 5 or 7 smoothies a week. So, smoothies easy. That would be one thing. I'm trying to be good. Everybody needs to lose weight here and there. It's hard to come into my store and not eat a cookie and a pretzel. People ask me all the time, don't you get sick of eating your pretzels? Do you still eat your pretzels? Do you still eat your cookies? The answer is yes. That's why I'm a business owner for Annie Ann's Plant Smoothie Great American Cookies.
I love that. That was great. Okay, what makes Annie Ann's Great American Cookie and Plant Smoothie the best?
I think for Annie Ann's, I don't even know the secret ingredient. It's funny, if you watch the Food That Built America, I know it was a repeat of a show prior, but they talked about it's a special ingredient, and none of the franchisees know what it is. But I think it just makes our pretzel taste a little bit better.
Oh, how cool is that? Oh, where can people find you or contact you?
So go to 3 websites, AnnieAnns.com, PlanetSmoothie.com, GreatAmericanCookies.com. Look for our location in the Oviedo Mall, or put in the zip code for Oviedo 32765, and you will find my location.
Or just get in your car, drive down to the Oviedo Mall, come on in and enjoy one of these 3 wonderful products. Because I tell you, I'm not kidding when I tell you, when I come here, this is my very first stop. I grab my pretzels and I enjoy my visit to the mall because of this. Just letting you know. Just don't take my word for it. Come down. Well, everybody, that is our time for today. Craig, thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate it very much. When you're in the area and you're in the Oviedo Mall, come on down, experience Annie Ann's. Look at this wonderful cookie from the Great American Cookie, and come get a smoothie as well while you're in the area. Appreciate you all tuning in and listening to us. And the next up at 10 a.m. is Unique Travels with Sarah. So you get to learn all about Sarah and her unique travels. So make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. and hear all about that. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a great day.